Welcome to the RAHi experience, an experience where young voices and young interventions are heard loud and clear. Today I am joined by a very important person. I know this is a face that a lot of people have been seeing. RAHi last year, this face was there, so she's going to introduce herself, because if I introduce her, she'll sound Zambian. Hi.
Thank you, Malongo. Very important person. I'm not sure of that, but I'm very happy to be here with you.
Yeah.
So my name is Philidor. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm here to represent both CSEM for UHC, which stands for the Civil Society Engagement Mechanism for UHC2030, and also RAHi Health. So I'm here at the RAHi with some colleagues to emphasize the importance of advocating for universal health coverage and social participation. But I think we'll come to that in the interview, right?
Actually, we'll come to that right now because we've been here. This is day 2 of the RAHi, and I believe yesterday you had a platform where you spoke to the young people as an organization. So what are some of the main topics that you talked about that were so important that you felt you had to share with the young people?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we had the privilege to be also here last year. So we could already talk with many young people about what is universal health coverage and why it is important. You know, the fact that it is about health system strengthening, and that if we engage toward accelerating progress on UHC, we are advocating for all disease area, and not only treatment but prevention, access to quality health services without, you know, falling into poverty for accessing them. So that's very critical. In addition, this year, because we already had this conversation, we are also talking about how youth people can be meaningfully involved in this conversation. How can they be at the table for decision-making progress? And this is why we're also talking about social participation. Social participation for health is like a term by the WHO, meaning for meaningful and consistent involvement of young people and civil society. That's a very important point, and we are here to make sure that you know, country committed to implement social participation last year at the World Health Assembly, and we're here today to inform young people about what this text means and how they can make sure this is implemented in Zambia, in Namibia, in Kenya, and all the countries that are present today.
Nice. We know that we have a lot of countries present in this room right here at the RAHi. So how do you think this has helped them? The conversations they had yesterday, how do you think it has helped the young people who are in this room right now as young people? How has it helped them?
Thank you. And I think we have to ask them the question also on this.
So you can have an idea on that?
I can respond to. I feel so. Before the RAHi, so before it started yesterday, we also had a pre-workshop with them. A few of them, I think about 60
That's
people on Monday. So we could also brief them on all of that and have interactive session to really establishing the main key call to action that are coming from them, and that we want the MPs and decision makers, Minister of Health, Minister of Finance, to hear and to implement to ensure youth people are part of the conversation. So we have now also a WhatsApp group with those people. We are engaging with a lot of them here, and I think that's very helpful for them to know how to engage, to have the main information, because sometimes those decisions are adopted without the information being, you know, transmitted, which is the most important part. And finally, I hope this has also been helpful to have some immediate action following the RAHi, because the discussion doesn't stop here, it's only the start. So how can they engage directly also as a group, as a community, as a strong young youth people movement to implement UHC and social participation? So we can tell this.
I like the WhatsApp idea because I feel it gives the youth that space to feel they are free to interact. It's much better. You know, sometimes when you're in spaces where everybody is so official, it's hard for youth to interact. But for the fact that you people came up with this initiative of having a WhatsApp group where they can talk to you wherever you may be, that was a very good initiative. And lastly, what word of advice do you have to the young people who are out there, the young people who are watching? What word of advice do you have for them in terms of their health, in terms of the topic we are having, our theme of the RAHi generally? What word of advice do you have for the young people?
From the observation at the RAHi these days, I would say don't be scared of asking questions and asking information, because you not only receiving health, you are also owners and co-creators of health systems. So it's very important to demand information. Don't be shy about asking how you can engage. Every question is important. We're here to answer to this, and we hope we now have also some youth experts at the table here that can also answer. So yes, we hear from this, and don't be scared about asking.
So there you have it. We have Laura right here. It's been an amazing conversation, and I hope the young people who are listening to the advice that she gave, trust me, hold on to that, and you're going to be great in life. Thank you so much, Laura, for creating time to just be here, have this conversation with us. But for now, it's a bye-bye.